What is poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Saberwolf94, and I've got some cool Metagross GX action for you guys. The Master Tank deck. Let's hope it succeeds in its strategy, slow but cool. And we managed to tank and heal and even get some good knockouts with Metagross GX in our add-ons. So I get to play, well, we'll see who gets to play first because I didn't see the coin. But we're going to open up with dhelmise here, dhelmise. Not a good thing to open with because it's kind of a chore to get out of the way. It can't even attack quick. Ideally, you want to open with something like Registeel, perhaps. So Gallia wouldn't be bad either, maybe. And our opponent opens up with Scizor. So you guys know what that means. It's going to be Scizor versus Metagross. So both of the tank decks gonna duke it out, see who's the best, and we're probably gonna be here all day. Scizor is an interesting matchup against Metagross because we can activate its ability. It's impossible not to activate its ability and get a one-hit knockout on this Pokemon. There's just so many different variables. Like if it doesn't have the damn frying pan, it's gonna use Steel Wing and get the resistance, block the damage that way. And it's just so many different ways that this Pokemon aims to block damage. So we're usually going to have to activate its ability to double its damage. So that means that its GX stack can be dangerous. It can get an instant one-hit knockout on one of my Metagross GXs even at full HP. So anyway, I use my Ultra Ball, get a Beldum there, since it seems we don't have Lele. But I had my Cynthia either way, so that's good. And get the other dhelmise down on the bench there. And I've got my Mysterious Treasure, but we're not going to play that. I think the Tapu Lele might indeed be prized, so that's why I didn't play it. I didn't see my deck there, but let's see. My opponent using Ultra Ball as well. Already going to search the Scizor there. Scizor, a sort of rival to Metagross always in a way, even in the video games back in the DP days. One of those metal Pokemon that they don't have a lot of weaknesses. Back then Metagross only had 2 weaknesses, Scizor only had 1, but it was a quadruple to fire. And let's see, I'm gonna use the max potion to spend it already. It kind of sucks to spend it in this sort of manner, but I mean, if my opponent gets a knockout on their dhelmise, then it's a knockout either way, so let's just take advantage of it. Gonna search the rare candy with Volkner so we can at least get the Metagross out before my opponent does anything to the little Beldum. At least if I'm Metagross, I know I can tank a few hits. And if you actually don't attack this Scizor, like if I actually take up my time and set up, it's actually not that threatening of a Pokemon. Doing like 80 damage fixed, and they can't really increase it without the ability by much. Like if you're gonna put a choice band, what do you do? Like 110? That's nothing against Metagross. So as long as it doesn't double with the ability, which we're not gonna activate just yet, I'm gonna take full advantage of the fact that I'm not attacking. It's not so bad just doing 80. It can't even knock out this dhelmise. It needs a couple of hits to knock out this dude. 2 hits. So play down the Lizard too, and I'm gonna use my what's it called, Mystery Treasure there to grab the Lele. It looks like it's in the deck, so I guess I didn't search it before because of Cynthia. So we're gonna keep the Lizard there and get one of our lilies. Might as well take advantage of it now. Lily, give me some cards, Lily. All right. Get some 5 cards. Might as well take advantage of it now. You never know. Later on, I might have a lot of cards stuck. So use that, and we save the Cynthias for later. And let me attach the Psychic Energy on dhelmise. I'm gonna save it. Retreat it into let's see, Registeel. That's the plan. I don't think I can quite attack just yet with Metagross. We're gonna be 1 energy short. But that was actually a misplay, to be honest, because I can attack with Registeel and just basically get 1 energy from the discard pile, but using algorithm, that probably would have been better. Use that early and get 5 cards, evolve into my second Metagross GX, and just get a bunch of other cards in hand. That would have been the better play, perhaps. But it is what it is. We got an extra energy, I guess, that way. And no damage. There's no way Registeel can touch Scizor. Blocking 60 damage like that. So, okay, so far so good, I guess. My opponent hasn't really done much, and I'm getting my setup. That's the important thing. He's not playing any other Pokemon, kind of just attacking and not doing anything else. So, Metal Energy on Metagross GX here. My dude is ready. And what we are going to do here is we can either use the Tainted Lizard to draw cards, or I can just use Algorithm. And I'm debating right here because I realized that, oh, kind of misplayed last turn. I probably should have used Algorithm. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use the Algorithm right now and take our 5 cards. Even though I could attack, we're going to take advantage of this opportunity and get our complete setup. So Metagross, then we're going to get a Field Blower. Why not? Let me get a supporter for next turn. Probably isn't so bad. Let's get Cynthia, Choice Band, and what else? Should I get like an energy? I already have an energy in hand. What should we get? What should we get? One more card. Should I just get a switch? Yeah, let's get a switch just for good measure. You never know when you're going to need that. So very good. Getting my setup here. If Metagross is going to have any good chance against decks, it's going to be other slower decks like Scizor. Once it gets going, it's not weak, that's for sure. The problem is getting going, getting rolling. Alright, so Apricot Maker, my opponent gonna start getting a few more Pokemon. Get the Nest Balls, probably gonna search perhaps a few Scythers, since this is a Scizor deck. Let's see. But, you know, even with, if I get rid of the Frying Pan, I can't kill that Scizor. And let's see, a Trubbish too. Wow, so I guess he must run the Trashlands Garbodor. Okay, so that Pokemon, normally that Pokemon is always a bitch, but Metagross GX is so big and has a psychic resistance too, so we might actually be able to tank a hit even with that guy late game. Now, of course, I still gotta be careful. If I use millions of items, then everything dies, even this guy. But we're gonna do what we can here. So let me get my Metal Energy on to Metagross here. And I think, what should we do? If I use Giga Hammer, yeah, Giga Hammer, let's use that. I do a 110, not a lot, but it's still a 2-hit knockout, so we do a job. We can't get a 1-hit knockout on this Pokemon, so as long as I can get a 2-hit knockout, that's fine. Now, I do activate the ability of Scizor, I'm pretty sure, so now he can actually do 160 if he wants to. Now, even with that, though, he's going to be 10 short of a knockout. He won't be able to knock me out. So, that's actually pretty good. Now, the problem is I don't have a max potion in hand. I believe we used one, and the other one is probably prized. So that kind of sucks. And my opponent played down the fucking Shrine of Punishment, and that is actually gonna suck. That he can use that to finish me off, do the 10 extra. So that's a bit sad. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that he played that. So he's gonna play the other Frying Pan on the Scizor. So yeah, and he makes a misplay there. He decided to use Cross Cut and get the knockout. I honestly don't know why he did that. If my maths is right, you know, 160 and 80, that's 240, and yeah, the Shrine was going to finish me off. So that was a major misplay on his part, and I probably made a misplay too, leaving that dude active. I probably should have switched to the other Metagross and then performed the attack. This guy's fresh, but he used its GX attack. I don't have to worry about it now. There's no other tricks. Without the GX attack, Scizor can't get one-hit knockouts on my Metagross. So pretty good. So we're going to use our Nest Ball, get another Beldum. I have to get another Metagross GX out. Otherwise, we're going to start feeling the trouble. I mean, in this case, if I see an energy in my hand, we can still perform the attack. But we don't. Fuck, this is pretty major. That dude is going to survive. That sucks, man. That sucks. But what was I going to say is, if we saw Metal Energy, I can actually use Geotech system, and we were going to be able to attack this turn at the very least with Metagross. But later on, you need at least 2 Metagross to get 2 energies every turn if you're going to switch around between them. So Turbo Arm, I'm forced to make a shitty move like that. We do 50 damage at the very least, I guess, since that Pokemon used its GX attack. It's kind of hurt, but I mean, it's not like Register is going to be able to finish this dude off. So that's the situation. We got the Candy and the other Metagross GX in hand, so we'll get our Metagross, our third Metagross out next turn. And my opponent just gonna use Steel Wing, finish Register off. I haven't taken any prizes yet, but I believe I'm sort of in control in a way. Once this Scizor is out of the picture, he doesn't have any energy in play. He's been playing very passively, just sort of attacking with Scizor and not doing much of else. That's what I've noticed anyway. So not too bad. He has the lead in prizes, but we are going to be able to retaliate here with our Metagross. So not so bad. I still got a shot at this. So he's taking forever to, I don't know what, like, you got your prizes. What's going on here? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, we're still waiting for him to do what he's going to do. Get the prize. Okay, finally. And Metagross GX, active position, time to get knockout. So the other Metagross comes out, and it's pretty straightforward. Once you get your Metagross GX out in this deck, you just want the max potions, you just switch around and attack. It's not like it's a pretty complicated ass deck. So Volkner, let's see what I'm going to get. I don't even have much of anything to get. Like, we can either get a Switch, or a Rare Candy, or a Nest Ball, and none of those really do anything. So I'm going to get the Switch just in case we need it, I guess. And that's it. So Geotech system, I guess I'm going to put the extra energy on Metagross, but it kind of sucks. In a way, the best of course scenario is where you can attach it anywhere, like with Typhlosion Prime. But unfortunately, Typhlosion Prime doesn't exist in this metagame anymore, you know, putting the energy anywhere. So we're just going to attach it always to the active. I've got 5 energies here. At the very least, if he doesn't attack and I retreat, I guess I'm going to have more energies on the Metagross over there. So he's going to have a few energies on even if I retreat and lose 3. So that's the point. Okay, he's going to promote the Trubbish there. Not really that threatening, I think. And we get another Beldum from the prizes, but I don't have any other Metagross. We're going to have to get by with 2. I already discarded the Stretcher, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so these 2 Metagross are going to be my Pokemon in the game. And he passes. He actually did pass. Didn't do anything. So good for me. We're going to retreat into the Metagross GX here. Lose the energies, but that's what you do. Maybe if you actually didn't lose a lot of energies, you wouldn't be able to get them all back, like from the Discord Pod, if you didn't have them. So perhaps it's good they designed it like that. And attach them with Geotech system again, motherfucker. There's no point playing down the other Beldum, I think, but we're just gonna attach our energies, and I guess let's play you. Get out the Metang maybe. I think it might be in the deck. Giga Hammer, and we are now at even prizes. I've got 3. He doesn't really have much. He used his GX attack, and Scizor, it's kind of that Pokemon that, I mean, in my situation, I can't really play around the ability, get a one-hit knockout so that it doesn't activate. But even doing 160 for 2, you know, it's good, but if you don't have the choice band, a bunch of, let's say, dhelmises just like me, and you're not going to get one-hit knockouts on Stage 1 GX Pokemon. I mean, in my case, Metagross is Stage 2, so you can't even kill me anyway. You know, with 160, it's not really going to do much, really. He plays down a Tapu Lele, and I think he got Cynthia. Didn't really see there, but he probably got Cynthia. Use a supporter. And he's going to want to play some more Pokemon down because he doesn't have another attacker. He plays down the dumbbells, but that actually conflicts because if I don't do a lot of damage, I'm not even going to activate the ability, Scizor's ability. I don't remember the damn name. But, you know, if you're going to block 30 and then you get 40 extra HP, if you don't have, you're not in that 100 or less HP, you don't get your ability. So, okay, 80 damage with Metagross GX. Man, I don't even have to worry about, you know, using Max Potion. Without the Shrine, he actually can't even KO me with a second attack. So, pretty straightforward. We're not looking too bad here. I mean, obviously we can't knock him out in one hit outright, but we're doing better than him, I'd say. My Pokemon can take more hits. Okay. Manually attach an energy on the bench Metagross, and that's all we're going to do. Just attach energies, attack, retreat, attack, get the energies back, do all this shit. And I'm using the Ultra Ball here, discarding Nest Ball and the Registeel. I'm not going to need those. I don't really need to do anything here, but let's just get the Metang. Why not? Thin the deck. Maybe I'll need something else, I guess. Giga Hammer, my big attack. And we do 110, 140 damage actually. There's no frying pan. Evolves into the other Scizor, is his third one. And what can you do? His deck is pretty linear too. It's not like he has a lot of options, a lot of stuff that Scizor can do. He just wants to tank and attack for high damage. That's basically it. Using Lily, he's going to draw a few cards here. But what is he digging for is the question. I guess things like Acerola would be pretty annoying because he gets to heal. I can't heal anymore, so then he would eventually outpace me if he did that. But so far, we're not seeing them. He's not playing them, so I'm looking okay so far. And once again, what we're going to do is retreat into the Metagross GX, attach the metal energies, I was going to say fighting energies, Geotech system, my bitch, and we were going to get our knockout here. Glad he didn't heal. I knock out this dude out as well. And we only have one threat to contend with. I just need to get one more prize and I win. And that's basically it. The damage is sort of piling up on Metagross. We have one of them is pretty hurt, but I should still get by. I guess one of the things that I would be looking for in this case is Max Potion. Hopefully we get the last one from the prizes. So let's see here. And I fucking don't. I don't fucking get it. So the last prize is basically the Max Potion. Possibly the only card I could need right now. So that sucks. But I think we should still be able to get by. Like, I should still be able to perform at least 2 attacks. If he doesn't do something like Acerola after my first attack, and even then, I mean, he would have to get a Scyther down and power it up, have at least 1 energy on it, then I think we should be good. He gets another Tapu Lele GX with the Ultra Ball. And what is he going to get? He could start getting Guzmas here. If he gets a Guzma, he could knock out my Metagross GX. But no, he's going to get another Cynthia. But I mean, I guess if you did not the hurt Metagross GX, that could have been troublesome because then I can perform an attack with the last Metagross, but then I don't have much else to attack with. We wouldn't be able to power up Solgaleo quickly enough. And it's going to attach a blend energy, I think. Unit energy. It's not blend energy, it's unit energy. And that's basically it. Nothing else. Just attack, do 80 more damage. And what I'm going to do here is use the switch. I don't even have to do anything else. Let's just use the switch. Attach another energy with Geotech. And just a few more attacks in this long ass game. I mean, I guess it's not that long. I've had longer. But this, yeah, games with Metagross are probably going to be longer than usual. Because this is a tanky dude that takes forever to do its job. I'm going to win though. A couple of more hits and we should have this game. My opponent, he needs to knock out two more Pokemon, one of my GXs and one regular Pokemon, or both of the GXs to win. So it's kind of unlikely at this point. He's gonna have to pull some tricks if he's gonna win at this point, or just use Acerola. That's gonna do it too. So do 140 damage. That's not so bad. I mean, I guess we do have Solgaleo. We can't even use Radiant Star. But I don't want to just use an attack that just grabs energy at this point. I want to keep the pressure, finish him off. So he's using Ultra Ball, get another Scyther, but at this point, what are you going to do, man? You're in a rough situation. You only have one Pokemon that can really attack, Scizor. If you attack, then I'm going to finish you off. If you don't, then you really don't have any other good Pokemon to attack with. I guess you could attach a DC to Lele, but that's unlikely. I think he played a couple of those so far. I should have it in the bag. Make your move. Make your final move. And I shall finish you off with Metagross GX. And he does. He uses Steel Wing. Get the last knockout that he's going to get. He came close, I guess. Had a good lead in the beginning. But then I turned the game around with Metagross GX, and we're going to finish him off with Giga Hammer, Biatch, and it's GG. So Metagross GX getting me a victory, and here's the Max Potion, the last fucking card that I needed, the last card in the prizes. He gets me a victory. Hopefully he performs well against some of the more real decks like Zoroark GX. You can't fuck that deck up no matter what. If it's those Zoroark GX control decks. But hopefully against other decks we do well. I'm going to post more games, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed. Saberwolf94. What up?